Welcome to XRP After Dark, exclusive rabbit hole news, documenting the great wealth transfer,
nightly
at 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. There goes the beat. There goes the beat.
Welcome to XRP After Dark,
exclusive rabbit hole news,
documenting
the great wealth transfer,
nightly at 7 p.m.
Kathy is bullish. XRP talk and speculation is bullish. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. You never know who's going to show. Guys, I got a hell of a show planned tonight. Actually, guys, we have a hell of a show planned tonight. I ran across a video with Glenn Hutchins, Jay Clayton, and Gary Cohen. I believe it's Gary Cohen, and, on stage, guys. And they're pretty much talking about digital currencies and how big this technology is and how big this opportunity is. And that actually sent me down the rabbit hole of Glenn Hutchins once again. And actually, guys, I found some amazing rabbit holes on this one right here. Pretty much runs to Economic Club in New York, which ties to the digital currency group, which ties to Essentra, and under every stone you turn, of course, you find Ripple. So you guys definitely don't want to miss this video, that's for sure. And 20 corridors in 2020, we'll talk about that also. Smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Let me tweet this real quick, and we will get this party started quickly. Let me see. Dun, dun. Okay. Oh, Lordy. Let me go. Okay. Bam. Let's get this party started. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, full house in here. This actually, guys, this picture right here, if they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, guys, this one right here sums it up big time. This right here is Glenn Hutchins holding the cell phone right here. And here's Jay Clayton, SEC chairman. And here's Cohen right here. And he pretty much pulls out his cell phone. And he says, if you guys want to know the answer, to, you know, prevent a financial collapse. And basically, he references that, and then he pulls out his cell phone. He says, this is it right here. And he pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. And I'm telling you guys, Glenn Hutchins is a Ripple investor. So we'll talk about that. I mean, this guy right here, guys, he's a big time heavyweight. Federal Reserve, board of director at the Federal Reserve, digital currency group board of director. And here's Jay Clayton, Mr. Money Man himself also, guys. So we got a hell of a show planned tonight, that's for sure. Kathy, XRP talk and speculation. Kathy, Crypto, Elroy, Pickle Rick, Empire, Money Inc. What up, Empire? Good to see you, my brother. Hold on. Got the bullish mug and I'm ready. Level playing field. W2, Neil Jordan, John A. What up, John? Good to see you. Montana, XRP native. Shanna, XRP Snakebite, XRP Famous. Whoa, Famous, where you been at? XRP Free Me, AVA, Eric Maxwell. Whoa, Eric Maxwell's here, everybody. Good to see you, my brother. Level Playing Field, XRP Perez, Dan Carney, XRP Venture, that's for sure. Oh, man, huge shout out to Venture, guys. I'm going to show you the clip in 1 second. Definitely huge shout out to Venture and huge shout out to XRP Emma. XRP Emma. Okay, I wanted to make sure I sound good. John A, ALS, Mario, Rabbit Hole Time. Guys, I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this video tonight. I'm going to break down this video, and I actually went through it. And believe it or not, I'm telling you guys, I highly recommend watching this video right here. I got it right here. This is the state of securities market. It's called the state of securities market. But I'm telling you guys, you can tell that Glenn Hutchins and Cohen pretty much got bit by the crypto bug. You can tell big time. Like, they're so excited about technology. They're so excited about the opportunity in the markets of technology and cryptocurrency, and you know how we got real-time payments and how the market's going to operate 24/7 now. I mean, guys, you can see the excitement on their face, and we're all excited about this opportunity. But I'm telling you guys, you got to watch this interview right here. And believe it or not, I didn't even finish it. I'm at like 42 minutes, I believe. And I'm like taking notes. And I can't wait to finish it myself. But we'll get back to that. Money OG, XRP Venture, I'm shaking in my I'm shaking in my car. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, I tried to find that real quick right before I started, but I was already running late. I'm like, damn, I'm running late. But I did play it on the morning show where the crypto twins were like, I'm going to the moon, baby. I'm going to the moon. Yeah, that's wild. Money OG, Matt, XRP Mark, Talking Speculation, Scotty Too Hottie, Handle, what up, Handle? Altcoin Whisper, Chris Brown, GXRP Perez, One Rough Rican. Good to see you, Rican, Miss C, D Daniels, Peru Crypto, Chris XRP Ford. What up, Ford? Nate B. Whoa, Nate B's here. I haven't seen him in a while. Mr. and Mrs. Mouse. Dun, 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 dun. Jeff Hook. I think I got everybody. I know there's somebody like I always forget when I say I think I got everybody. Peru Crypto. Oh my God, Peru Crypto. Really, really quick, guys. I'd like to welcome everybody to the green stream. The market is green. Yes, it is. Let me refresh this actually. Actually, guys, the market's on fire. The market's on fire right now, guys. Bitcoin right now is almost 8,200. 8,200 up 3-4%. Ethereum right now is 143. XRP 21 cent up 4%. XRP is green right now. Guys, did we not say Q1 get ready? 2020 get ready. And oh my God, no, I cannot believe this, guys. I know Peru Crypto is dancing right now. Bitcoin SV is pumping 50%. You got to be joking me. You got to be joking me. Peru Crypto told me, I think Bitcoin SV was at $80. It was at $80 when Peru Crypto told me this. He was like, bro, get some SV. I'm like, SV? What the hell's that? And now, right now, guys, I could have got that SV at $80 when Peru Crypto told me. And it's at 175 and it's pumping 50% right now. That's insane. Litecoin, 8%. It's about to hit $50. EOS, $3, 8%. Whoa. Welcome to the big leagues. Welcome to 2020. Oh my God. This is exciting. That's for sure. Bitcoin SV is up 30%, level playing field. I can't believe it. Venture might be right about that, guys. Don't be out there trying to FOMO in tonight either. I bet there's people out there right now that's going to buy more crypto tonight than they could have the last 6 months when, SV was 80 bucks. Binance coin the other day was all the way down to $13. Now it's back to $15. Oh yeah. Danny Loft the other day called a big one on the Bitcoin when it peaked at 8,500, and he was like, when it peaks at 85, I'm gonna sell. And it did drop all the way back to about 76, 78. Let me see. Settings, audio. Okay, I got you. No problem. Bam. There we go. Guys, listen to XRP Talk and Speculation. If you don't take nothing away from tonight's show, listen to XRP Talk and Speculation. Do not chase the pump. And whatever you do, matter of fact, I don't know if I want to say this. Whatever you do, don't try to FOMO in SV because you might get dumped on real hard. But yeah, don't chase the pumps, guys. That's for sure. SV been pumping all day. Brian Benton. I mean, where can you even I thought SV got delisted from everywhere. I'm surprised it even pumped. Last thing I heard about SV, it got delisted from what? Binance. It got delisted from Binance. Was it on Coinbase for a while or never made? I don't think it ever made it to Coinbase. King Blue is here. What up, King Blue? Kalo Fire. Kalo is a legend. What up, Kalo? Jay Kills. Jay Kills is here. Jay Kills, the market's on fire. Whoa. The only thing ain't pumping is Stellar. What the hell's going on with that? What's up with Stellar? Huh? I see a lot of momentum on Twitter and social media starting to pick up behind Stellar lately. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh yeah, yeah, nah, because you know, me personally, I chase the pump. I chase the pump. I'm just trying to give y'all logical news. I mean, I'm trying to give you, you got that right, King Blue. Dr. FOMO saying don't chase the pump. My nickname is FOMO. I FOMO in quick. I have no problem with that because I understand that this is just the beginning of a beginning of the beginning. So I already know that XRP is going to the moon and well, I'm not going to start throwing out tokens, but yeah. But me personally, if you want to be logical, wait until the dip. Buy the dip. Y'all buy the dip. I'm FOMOing. No, I'm just joking. Chris XRP 4 Stellar is tired. I don't know. I seen some really good momentum out there on it. I'm going to have to check it out. Coinbase paid Digital Asset Daily's here. What up, Digital Asset Daily? Coinbase paid us to the split. Had to send the SV to Binance. Coinbase paid it to us in the split. Had to send the SV to Binance. But I thought yeah, a bunch of weird things happened there with the SV and the regular Bitcoin Cash. I wasn't really following it too much, but I know it got delisted on Binance though, right? Yeah, King Blue right there. SV was delisted on Binance. And anytime something gets delisted, that scares the hell out of me. And from my understanding, SV was Craig Wright's coin, right? And that guy's like a nutcase or something. So I never really followed that too close. So my information won't be accurate as far as that aspect. Everybody, I'd like to welcome everybody to the green stream. The market is pumping. Tezos is starting to come back at 130. Oh yeah, guys. Now they so with the Tezos staking. Well, I normally talk about that on the morning show, but now they put 30 cents on my account every 3 days. So now they started doing like regular deposits on my staking rewards. So that's kind of like interesting. You know, getting a little bit of rewards on that. Oh, we'll talk more about that on the morning show. Digital Asset Daily, link in the description. You guys gotta check out his YouTube channel. Okay, guys, for everybody tuned in, we're gonna talk about this interview that I watched called "The State of Securities Market: Current Global Macro Economic Trends, Effects, and Capital Markets." The title does not go with this video right here. It really should be, let's talk about how big digital currencies are going to be and how big technology is and how the economies are in competition. And actually, guys, I seen some momentum on this on social media too, so I figured I would throw this in there since it was in there. At the end, they say, you know, the biggest concern of a financial collapse is a cyber attack on the financial sector, and basically talking about a perfect weapon which would pretty much shut down the financial system. So we're going to talk about that too. He makes an interesting quote in there also, and I see a lot of people are talking about that, you know, like the financial reset, you know, what's going to cause this financial reset, what will be the perfect weapon for that, you know, is it going to be a cyber attack, will the bank shut down? So I kind of got something on that too. What the hell, rabbit hole time, let's do it. J Kills, Digital Dave. Alrighty, so matter of fact, let me see. Let's get this started. Oh yeah, first thing first, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to XRP Venture who's here right now. We'll start with this. Pretty much, guys, shout out to XRP with Certainty. XRP with Certainty. He pretty much, guys, if you recall, at the end of the year, we did the 2-year anniversary Bullzilla Bash. On that show, everybody was donating. Dustin Dio put up 1,000 XRP. Crypto Queen put up 1,000. We sent out like 4,000 XRP. You know, some winners wanted to say, "Oh, I want to send my winnings to St. Jude's." So 150 went to from XRP with Certainty. Went from 100. He donated 300. 150 he wanted to go to St. Jude's, and the other went to Venture's daughter, XRP Emma. So XRP Emma made this video right here, guys. Check this out. You won't believe it. Are you ready? Like, stuff like this is like, wow. Like, I mean, I'm honored. Like, big time. Here we go. Are you ready? Hold on.
We're going to
Matter of fact, this might be better with music. Let me see. Let's see. This might be better with music.
the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
What? Huh?
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Let me see if you guys can hear that.
We're going to
Okay.
the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
One more time. What'd you
We're
say?
going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
One more time.
We're going to the moon,
fault, my fault, guy. Oh man, you're like, damn, CKJ starts the party out of nowhere. I love it, love it. You got that right, King Blue. Tell him, guys. So pretty much, XRP Ventures' daughter made the video, pretty much saying like where we're going to the moon thing, where I say you guys are rocking my chair and all that good stuff. So pretty much, she made a video similar to that, saying we're going to the moon, and I'm honored, guys. I'm honored. Like for XRP Emma to do something like that, that like blows me away. That pretty much says that, you know, like I think that's one thing about this channel though, guys, is, you know, I think I connect with my audience and my audience connects with me. Like you guys are always doing amazing stuff for me, and I'm trying my hardest to do all kind of stuff for you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. That's for sure. Okay, make sure we sound good. Yeah, guys, that's amazing, Spanish Fly. See that?
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Damn. Oh, my fault. Wow. Wow. I mean, wow. Wow. Yeah. Shout out to XRP with certainty. And actually, let me see real quick if I can go to. Okay, so here's the original one right here. And I said huge shout out XRP with certainty. Sent 300 XRP for the 2-year anniversary bash. 150 went to St. Jude's. There that is right there. 150 XRP, that's paid in full. And then here's the 150 to venture right there, paid in full. And like that video right there, like that's amazing. I can't thank you enough for that. I can't thank you enough for that, Venture and Emma. Thank you guys big time. That's amazing. Everybody paid in full. Yeah. That's amazing. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And guys, it's like, for example, right here too, we got the video right here from Emma, and then we got my brother Bet the Vet right here, guys, who put the poster board together and took it out in front of Ripple and put House of CKJ, Bullish Network, and Dr. FOMO. Like, whoa. Like, guys, I'm telling you, that right there, that's like $100 bombs. Stuff like that is like amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. Like, seriously. Like, whoa. Talk about a hell of a statement. Talk about a hell of a statement. Damn right, Miss Sig. Thank you big time for that. So let's get busy. Why did I save it right here?
For this, and whether it's digitizing securities, moving securities, fragmenting securities, it just has enormous use. So I am very, very bullish on what it's going to do to the industry, and this goes back to where we started. How?
Okay, guys. So let me set this up. Are you ready? Are you ready, Yeet, King Blue, ECK, Peru Crypto? Now, guys, this is Jay Clayton, SEC Chairman. Now, if you're familiar with this show, then we know all about Jay Clayton. This is one of my favorite rabbit holes. Jay Clayton, guys, we've done so many rabbit holes on Jay Clayton. I could not be more happier to have SEC guy like this guy in charge. He pretty much was the lawyer for all the banks. He represented the Royal Bank of Canada as a Jay Clayton bank. He's responsible for the largest IPOs in history for Alibaba, so he's all about raising money. And so this is in the middle we got Glenn Hutchins. Glenn Hutchins sits on the board of the Federal Reserve, on the board of the Digital Currency Group, XRP investor, and I'm going to show you the proof. So this is amazing right here. And they're talking about blockchain technology and the potential right here. So the first clip is kind of good. Let me see right here.
And then have them go away, and you can get real-time information, not the information that was sent to the warehouse. So there's just enormous amount of applications for this, and whether it's digitizing securities, moving securities, fragmenting securities,
guys, pretty much, guys, I'm telling you. No, this is Cohen right here. He's talking about digitizing securities. I mean, this is like Glenn Hutchins and Cohen, who pretty much is just beating Jay Clayton's ear up about this technology. And they're like, should we talk about something else? And they're like, oh, you know, I'm telling you guys, they can't stop talking about the technology. It
just has enormous use. So I am very, very bullish on what it's going to do to the
He's very, very bullish.
Industry. And this goes back to where we started, how, you know, the SEC, the CFTC, the Fed, they're going to have to understand that this is going to happen with or without you, and it's better off to happen with you.
And guys, I'm telling you, he's bullish as hell, and he's making a hell of a statement also. He's like, basically, this is going to happen with you or without you. And he actually tells that to Jay Clayton. He says that basically we're invested in companies right now that are in China, and we couldn't invest in these type of companies here in the US. So people like us are still making moves without you guys. Even you're going to be involved, and you're going to hold the #1 position as, you know, the country that, you know, is supposed to be like the leader in innovation, or we're going to go everywhere else. It doesn't matter. So, and he's like bold. This is like, wow.
Okay, couple things.
That's almost like a mic drop moment right there, guys. You hear it. Matter of fact, it was even like an awkward moment of silence right there. Hold on.
Oh, the SEC, the CFTC, the Fed, they're going to have to understand that this is going to happen with or without you, and it's better off to happen with you.
Okay.
You cannot tell me there was not an awkward moment of silence right there when he said this can happen with you or without you. I'm like, no way. So they're not playing at all, guys. So we'll go to the, first I wanted to highlight, where's it at? Bank XRP. I want to give a shout out to Bank XRP, guys. I found all this on Bank XRP. This is what sent me down the rabbit hole. But there's one thing I don't understand about this video. Right here it says December 4th, 2019, which I don't recall seeing this video before. But if you go to the YouTube page, right here it says State of Securities Market, January 7th, 2020. So is this video new, or is this video from 2019? Does anybody know? Maybe anybody seen this video prior? Of the State of Securities Market, current and global trends and affects capital markets. Right here, guys, it says January 7th, 2020. Now, I mean, did they re-put the video up? Oh, Bank XRP is a legend. I got some really good research out of his page today. Let me see if I can go back one clip right here. Yeah, guys, so here's Bank XRP's page right here. It's at Bank XRP. Link in the description also. And this is what Ripple's been doing for the last 5 years. Yeah, laying railroad tracks. Damn right. But this is the main video right here. And I actually, guys, took a few notes down out of here. Just like 2 clips I want to show you guys that I thought was kind of good. But I'm telling you guys, I recommend, if you're a fan of cryptocurrency and this technology and where this is going, you got to watch this video. It's an amazing video. And you'll see the importance of it once I highlight Glenn Hutchins to show you the importance of him in 1 second. King Blue with the super chat. King Blue, thank you big time, my brother. King Blue, moon soon. Oh yeah, guys, King Blue is having an event in Texas, a Texas meetup May 2nd. So if you guys are out there in Texas, or thinking about wanting to go to an event in May, King Blue is having an event out in Texas, and and I think Peru Crypto might be going too. GXRP Perez with the super chat. KB already got my space boots at an all-time high. GXRP Perez, thank you big time for the super chat, bro. Oh man, the racist troll is coming back again. This is crazy. What's the matter with this guy? Bro, do you not like me that much? Are you like that jealous? Are you like that jealous? You're like probably was sitting around. You're probably staring at your phone, staring at your watch like, damn, hour countdown until CKJ comes on, and they're going to be in there all happy, giving him all kind of love, and he's going to be all happy, and he's so damn happy. Why is CKJ so happy? Because God has blessed me, my brother. You can get your blessings too. You can get yours. So anyway, I apologize, guys. It's one of the biggest problems is when
Securities.
So what we're going to do, guys, is highlight a few minutes in this video. And Glenn Hutchins is at 10 minutes. Oh, first thing first, guys, is the beginning of this video right here. The first thing first is when she introduces Glenn Hutchins. Now watch what he says in the beginning.
I'm in a similar camp.
Thank you very much. And let me just extend on behalf of underestimated that it was going to transform our economy.
The biggest thing that happened.
When the SEC calls, you still come.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Especially you, Jay.
Okay. Look, I could think of 2 better people to give us an assessment of where we are and where we're going in terms of market function, and the risks and opportunities we face. So just thank you both very much for being here. So let's get right into it. Glenn, you founded Silver Lake 2 decades ago, and you had a belief that the power of technology was underestimated.
First thing he says is, Glenn, you are the CEO of pretty much the founder of Silver Lake that you started 20 years ago. And you've pretty much always been talking about technology. And people have always underestimated technology. Guys, this is the Ripple investor right here. Should I show you guys that first right here? He's also on the board of the Economic Club in New York. He sits on the board of the Federal Reserve. He sits on the board of the Bank of New York Federal Reserve, the Brookings Institutes, the Center for American Progress, AT&T until this summer, the board of NASDAQ. He's also a life member of Council on Foreign Relations. He was once the advisor to President Bill Clinton. He's a co-owner of the Boston Celtics. I mean, do you know who we're talking about here, guys? He sits on the board of the Digital Currency Group. Here's Digital Currency Group right here. Here's Barry Silbert. Here's Glenn Hutchins right here. I'm telling you guys, if this guy does not play, he's a big timer. Big timer. So, now that we know who he is.
That it was going to transform our economy. How do you think technology is affecting our markets today? Where is it going to be 10 years from now? Your thoughts? I mean, this has been a driver of your investing philosophy for years.
Sure. So for people who don't
know,
I've invested. I was into fintech before fintech was cool.
He was in fintech before fintech was cool.
And investing at the intersection of financial services and technology for the last 20 plus years. I helped to build companies such as Ameritrade, the NASDAQ stock market, and now...
Damn! I didn't know his belt was that... I didn't know he had notches under his belt like that. He just caught me off guard. And I watched this a couple times. Hold on. Did he say he's responsible for the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange and every damn thing else? Or am I imagining that? Hold up. So you guys heard that, right?
Virtu, which is a high-frequency market maker. And I think the biggest thing that's the biggest thing that happened in financial services technology over that time period, and Gary and I had a conversation about this a couple of years ago, I recall, is when I first addressed these markets 20 years ago, the cost of trading was, for a retail investor, an eighth to a quarter plus a commission.
The first thing is, see guys, you gotta like really understand what's going on here. Like they're gonna give Jay Clayton the business. They're gonna talk about pretty much how the technology's advanced so much that you got real-time payments, real-time settlements. He's talking about the cost of trades when he was young was like a quarter for this and something was this. But pretty much they're gonna give Jay Clayton like an earful about technology and how digital currencies and blockchain technology can be applied to the traditional financial system. And that's what's being developed and built right now. Guys, they're excited as hell about this technology. XRP, we're excited as hell about this technology. And I'm telling you, it's about to be game time. Tell them, Tyson Bailey, XRP derivatives market all day long, guys. Like, for example, you can't use RobinHood past 5 o'clock. Cryptocurrency exchange, that bad boy operates 24/7. Whoa, the legend is here. King Blue, thank you big time for the super chat. And GXRP Perez and my brother, One Rough Freaking is a legend. Thank you for the super chat. When the price moves, there is no turning back. You got that right. Thank you big time, Rican.
You waited, you made a phone call, you waited a couple hours to see if you got the trade, and then you settled 5 days later, wasn't it?
Damn! Did y'all hear what he just said? Hold up. He said when you made a trade, you made a phone call, and then you got a phone call back 5 days later that the deal's done? Is that what he just said? No, you got to be joking me. Hold up.
Something like that.
Yep.
And the other guy said, yup. I'm telling you guys, we are on the verge of the biggest opportunity of our lifetime. And that's what digital currencies and blockchain technology, real-time payments, internet of value, moving value. I try to tell myself I'm not going to get too hyped tonight. Let me relax a little bit.
Now at Virtu and across the markets, we trade securities in microseconds, which is a millionth of a second. The binding constraint is literally how fast you can move electrons.
Yeah.
That's the binding constraint on how fast you can trade. And at less spreads that are less than a penny.
Hold on. I think he just talked about XRP. There's no way he was not talking about XRP. Did you guys just catch that? Hold up. First, he gives the whole scenario on how trading stocks and everything operated when he was a young tyke. Then he basically compared it to how things were, and then he basically gives an example of how they are now. And he says now we can trade these for less than a penny. And this is a Ripple investor. I'm going to show you guys that first too. Hold up. I got to hear that one more time.
Addressed these markets 20 years ago. The cost of trading was, for a retail investor, an eighth to a quarter plus a commission. And you waited, you made a phone call, you waited a couple hours to see if you got the trade, and then you settled 5 days later, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yep.
Now at Virtu and across the markets, we trade securities in microseconds, which is a millionth of a second. The binding constraint is literally how fast you can move electrons. That's the binding constraint on how fast you can trade. And at less spreads that are less than a penny.
Damn. He just said it right there, guys. And he said you can trade it faster than a millisecond. He like really gave you a good example of how fast that was. And then he said also less than a penny. He's talking about the standard, and I'm not even joking. We're talking about the Digital Currency Group board of director right here. The Digital Currency Group guys are the one behind Bitso. Pretty much 2013 Bitso and Ripple Labs all tied up with Digital Currency Group and Ripple Labs tied up with Bitso in 2013, 2014. And from there, the birth of XRP was born, and Liquidity from Mexico to Philippines, everywhere. That's like ground zero is Bitso. Yeah, you ready?
And that means that the cost of trading has been reduced by 99%.
The cost of trading has been reduced by 99%. Guys, these numbers he's throwing up is called we have a term for this. It's called unprecedented. Like, this is the first time in history. They're talking about 99%
or more over the course of that time period, and the speed is increased at an infinite level. And then for a whole bunch of other kind of reasons, we're moving, as we'll talk later on, and there's a new level of we have the same capacity to make as big a transformation in the next 10 years as we had in those last 10 to 20 years.
Damn. And he's ready to make an impact. I'm trying to tell you guys, he said this technology transformation in the next 10 years all our lives are going to transform. That's for sure.
Reason we'll get to later on. I think that's the biggest change, though.
That's the biggest change. Well, and look, Gary, through policy making and whatnot, you've been able to identify where conventional wisdom holds true.
And then he tried to skip right over that completely right there. But let me go to the next clip. I was kind of setting this up, guys, just to show you that Glenn Hutchins says that he was investing in fintech before fintech was cool. So I'm like, whoa, that's a long time. Now we're going to go to 15. Let me see what I got at 15 right here. At 15.
This is down to
really quick. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark, guys. We're talking about cryptocurrencies, digital currencies. For everybody that just tuned in, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. If you guys can smash some thumbs up, hit that subscribe. I got a video right here, guys, of Glenn Hutchins, who's a heavyweight at the Digital Currency Group, Barry Silbert's sidekick. And this is the SEC chairman. And this is a hell of a video, guys. They're extremely excited about technology and the internet of value, of moving money, real value now.
Increase consumer fairness and expand financial.
Okay, yeah, watch this one, guys. He's going to talk about, the thing is that because they can't stop talking about the technology. They can't stop talking about the technology. So, and he says something about, let's watch, you'll see.
2% to 2.25 to 2.75. That's actually ripping off the consumer and making financial inclusion harder to accomplish rather than easier.
He's talking about making financial inclusion harder instead of making it easier.
And if you actually...
Let me show you this clip real quick so you know where this guy's coming from. Let me find it in here real quick. I didn't find it because I know it's in here. But, okay, right here. Mr. Hutchins points out Levi Stratus has made him more money selling jeans in the Klondike than more prospectors did in finding gold. He said, I'm a guy who's thinking about building companies, not much speculating in currency. Among his separate investments are Ripple. There it is right there, guys. And Ripple is, and we're talking about Glenn Hutchins right here. Bitcoin price is a distraction, says big technology investor. Silver Lake co-founder Glenn Hutchins is more excited about opportunities in the cryptocurrency system. God, tell him Snakebite, huge. And I truly believe that too, guys. It's exactly like he says. Bitcoin price is a distraction because he says, the roller coaster ride of the Bitcoin price captivated many in the finance industry in 2017. But for Glenn Hutchins, one of the biggest establishment names in the venture world of cryptocurrencies, is that just noise. Now he says basically, he kind of goes into like basically the technology is where it's at, and they're going to start talking about payments, and he starts going into payments and stuff like that, of course. And I've always said that, guys, where I thought Bitcoin was kind of a distraction because, oh, we're going to replace banks. But at the same time, behind the scenes, it was like, oh, okay, crypto's cool, but now we're going to slap that KYC on there, which kind of, I don't know, it's a whole nother story right there. But anyway, back to the video. Watch this part.
Thought about the broader purpose of this kind of organization like this. You ought to actually be out there facilitating the introduction of technologies to take these prices down, to increase consumer fairness and
now when you talk, it makes a lot more sense, don't it?
and expand financial inclusion. So I'd think about it that way.
No, I think, and to be clear, I'll give my usual disclaimer that my views are my own, and I'll also say I'm not going to pass views on any particular company. You guys are welcome to. But I will say the one thing we are devoted to here over our 85 years is that transparency in pricing benefits the consumer.
Absolutely.
And we, that is clear. And to that extent, technology enables us to provide transparency in pricing. It benefits investors and consumers.
Okay.
All right, so let's shift from technology.
We're not going to shift. It's going to keep coming back in every answer.
Bam. Right there, guys. You heard what Gary Cohen just said, right? Jay Clayton said, let's shift from technology. Cohen said, we're not shifting from technology. It's going to come back in every answer. Because guys, exactly like I put in the thumbnail right here. This is the elephant in the room. This is the elephant in the room. This is what they're excited about. This is what we're excited about. You got to be blind to see that you can't. This is the fourth industrial revolution. You got to be blind if you don't see we're on the verge of globalization. Like I'm telling you guys, exactly like he said, we're not going to be able to get off the topic of technology. Woo!
Okay, just so you know.
Just so you know.
I've never ever been able to control Gary Cohen.
And I should have rechecked this guy's resume. If I'm not mistaken, he was advisor to He was an advisor to every president. George Bush, Obama, maybe Bill Clinton. He was like he's from the White House. He's the White House guy. So right here, White House, Glenn Hutchins, Jay Clayton, heavyweights, big time heavyweights. That's for sure. Pro KYC and AML regulation. They're good for the crypto space. I know that's what I'm saying is that's like a whole nother video. Like my thing is crypto's here to stay. That's what I do know. So crypto is definitely here to stay. MoneyGram prediction bear eater. So that right there, guys, is cryptocurrency technology. You cannot skip it. It's the elephant in the room. Shaka-Lock and Skid Row Joe, they know. 22 minutes right here. So I got just two more quick clips right here. So, and I'm telling you guys, you definitely want to watch this right here. Oh, okay, guys. I pulled something else out of this too. One thing they're talking about is the global labor market. The global labor market. Like we understand, guys, that like, okay, that now we have global remittances and, people want to send their money home. But did you ever thought about how they're tracking workers or like how they're tracking this money or, like how it creates a whole new workforce? They're going to kind of talk about it right here. They're going to kind of like sum it up what I mean.
Labor cost. Inflation that was forced upon financial services industry was so enormous that every financial service company, basically in the large asset managers down to every bank, was forced to add enormous amount of regulatory cost to their system, but they couldn't afford that regulatory cost. So they all of a sudden figured out if we can export labor to cheaper markets and arbitrage the labor cost, we can then afford to be in this system. So lo and behold, Bangalore, a city where I couldn't have found on a map 15 years ago, now is a city with millions and millions of financial services jobs where we can hire someone for $35,000 a year doing the same job that someone in New York would do at $135,000 a year. Yeah. So we've created this labor arbitrage market that we all got very smart to in the world. And once Bangalore got to $40,000 because we were hiring everyone, we found the Philippines or we found Poland or we found all these other markets. And because of necessity, we've now created this global labor market.
Global labor market, guys, a global labor market. So pretty much they're talking about like a decentralized like workforce, right? Like pretty much everything's tracked now, like where, now that we're moving value and money, we're also moving jobs. Like, okay, well, now we can have these jobs here because we got this here, we got this here. It's pretty much like a whole trickle effect, guys. So basically, the Internet of Value is going to affect a lot of people. The global workforce, every what can I say? Every country. So basically, yeah. All the Bullish Network YouTube channel, guys. You got to check out that channel right there. But I'll warn you, if you watch this channel, you might FOMO. It's bullish as hell. What up, Yeet? Okay, guys. So the global workforce. And last but not least on this one right here is Jay Clayton 24 supply claim. What the hell I got for 24? Let me see what's going on here. 24. Let me see what they must say. Something good.
Policy room, so then when the next recession comes, you can drop rates, you can expand the balance sheet, you can do it all over again. And we sit here 2 years later, and the markets couldn't digest that, right? The little bit of rate increase had not just market effects, but also real economic effects. And recently, as the balance sheet was being shrunk, the repo markets are sending signals that there's not enough liquidity out in the system. So what's wrong? What do we, so you look at that and you say, what don't we understand? And as Gary suggested earlier, I think today you have to extrude every question through this dimension of what is the impact of the transition we're on, the fundamental historic transition we have from the industrial to the information economy. And what aren't we understanding well?
This guy right here, guys, he's pretty much going to drop big gems left and right. This is Glenn Hutchins. I'm telling you guys, pretty much, oh, I got a clip from Digital Asset Daily. Oh, yeah, Digital Asset Daily kind of breaks this down, too. I ran across this clip right before I started the stream. He says, when you cannot define it, describe it, and explain it, but you can't call it out by name. So basically, we know Glenn Hutchins is a Ripple investor. We got the article right here where he's invested in Ripple. He's pretty much talking about technology. Guys, he pulls his phone out, too. I'm not, see right here, he pulls his phone out, too, also, and shows his phone. This is how excited he is. But here's Digital Asset Daily's clip right here. Where's it at?
It has the capacity to revolutionize the way we move things of value around the world. Let me use a railroad analogy to make the point. The token is the equivalent of the boxcar. It's the thing into which you embed something of digital value that needs to be moved from one place to another, from one part of a blockchain to another. The blockchain is the cargo invoice, is the invoice in the cargo manifest. And the rails...
That kind of makes sense to me. When you can define it, describe it, and explain it, but you can't call it out by name. Pretty much, guys, here's the thing. You cannot call out Ripple's name because they're involved in a lawsuit right now. Pretty much, guys, Ripple's going to go down in history as like one of the biggest cases in the world of cryptocurrency. Because the thing is, once this case is judged, it's going to make case law. There's going to be so many more cases that try to use the Ripple example that they're not a security. We're not a security because Ripple's not a security because of this. This is going to go down in history in the law book. So this is why it's taking so much time, guys. Like, this is like big. This is a big deal. Perfect, Stable, Sharpie, tell them. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark, guys. If you guys can hit that back button once, you'll see the thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up. Then you'll see the subscribe over there to your right. Smash that subscribe. We're trying to get 40K in Q1. If you guys enjoy the content, I love that you're here. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. We're going to the moon, baby. That's right. Tell them Crypto Elroy bullish content. Damn right. Okay, guys. So last clip out of here real quick is I see people talking about the perfect weapon and the financial crisis. So I did see him mention something at 38 minutes that kind of caught my attention to what everybody else has been talking about on social media. Where's it at? Right here. 38 minutes. So, okay, 38 minutes. Check out what he says right here, guys. Last clip on this one right here.
Turning off our electrical grid and our financial kind of issues.
They're pretty much talking about like a cyber attack and what, how, I'll let them break it down.
And so I would say that if I would, from your perspective, I would say making sure that companies of the growing insurance claims for climate change related kind of issues. And so I would say that if I would, from your perspective, I would say making sure that companies are adequately disclosing their exposure to climate change and the risk in their businesses associated with that is very important. And with respect to cyber risk, I think the potential next financial crisis is more likely to come down that dimension than the dimension of sort of maturity transformation. There's a book I think everybody should read called The Perfect Weapon. I know you have it. I think I gave it to you.
Now, first he says, guys, there's a book called The Perfect Weapon. And as soon as he says that, it's like they're all in on this joke. As you can look at Jay Clayton, he starts laughing instantly. Gary Cohen, White House guy, he starts laughing. Like, as soon as he says the book, it's like they're all in on this inside joke like they're insiders. Insiders. Okay, anyway, just a small joke, but let me stop. So anyway, insiders. Anyway, so watch real quick, guys. Watch how Jay Clayton laughs when he says it, though. Here we go.
Disclosing their exposure effective. I think turning off our electrical grid, that dimension, than the dimension of sort of maturity transformation. There's a book I think everybody should read called The Perfect Weapon. I know you have it. I think I gave it to you. And what the end of which is about the last 8 years of cyber competition among nations. And the author, who's a Pulitzer Prize-winning New York Times reporter, hypothesizes in the last chapter what the next war could look like. And it would start with our adversary turning off our electrical grid and our financial system, and then telling us to surrender before they attack without firing a shot. And the vulnerability of our financial system to cyber, almost every one of them has been intruded upon. If any company out there or bank tells you they haven't been intruded upon, they're not telling you the truth.
Wow. He said every bank has been intruded upon, and if they tell you they haven't been, then they're not telling you the truth. I'm like, no way. So pretty much, guys, everybody's talking about that on social media too. I have no idea how true that is. I just thought it was interesting that he would mention it. That basically, the next great weapon would be a cyber attack. They'd want to put like out the power grid or the power. And what would happen if we lost power? Well, hold on. Is like this like decentralized? Would it just be like over this area? Like, I don't know. It's kind of a good question though. Keep filling them bags. XRP Rebel, you right with that, bro. Damn right. Nelson XRP, you out, bro. Grid down. Yep. Yeah, EMP, that's what they call it. EMP grid down. And it's kind of ironic, though, that Glenn Hutchins brings this up. And it's even more ironic that they're all in on this joke. It seems like they're very familiar with this scenario. So it kind of tells me that this is something that they are familiar with, or, it's a high probable likely of happening. They're not familiar with it, and it rings a bell for no reason. That's for sure. I'd like to welcome everybody to XRP After Dark. You guys could have been anywhere in the world on this beautiful Friday night. It's Friday night, but you chose to be here with CKJ, aka Bullzilla. I'm Bullzilla, and this is the Bullish family, and they're bullish as hell. And get your water together. Now let me stop. So Dustin Dio's in the house. What up, Dio? Good to see you, my brother. For the crowns, Sander V. Whoa, Sander V. I haven't seen you in like at least 2 years, bro. That has been a long time. Sander V. I'm still here, bro. I'm still here. Sander V's probably like, damn, CKJ still here? Yeah, I'm still here. That's for sure. So anyway, guys, shout out to Bank XRP. This is where I got this from. I highly recommend checking this video out, guys. There's like so many gems in here. Like I said, I didn't even get a chance to finish it. There's one part in there where he pulls out his cell phone, and I don't even know where that's at. I have no idea. But he pulls out his phone too. But I'm telling you guys, gotta watch this video. I didn't even get a chance to finish it. That's how good it is. I was like I'm taking notes in this video. This is, it pulls down to, guys, you can tell they're extremely excited about the Internet of Value, cryptocurrencies, investing in technology. And I think this is what we're all excited about, guys. Investing in technology, taking advantage of this massive opportunity, which I know we all can see it. From all the way from a Danny Loft, all the way down to a little CKJ, so I think we're all on the right track, guys. That's for sure. Danny Loft with the super chat. I really appreciate it, bro. Next Friday should be Gas It Day. White collars get paid Thursday. Blue collars get paid on Friday. Money will flow into crypto. Green Day. Yeah, guys, matter of fact, I'd like to welcome everybody to the green stream. The market is green. Whoa. Bitcoin Cash is pumping 13% and just hit 270. Oh, my God. Guys, you remember the other day I said get Bitcoin Cash? It was $200 each. I was like, guys, Bitcoin Cash is $200 right now. That's insane. XRP, 4%, 21%. We need XRP to go to like what? Quarter, 50 cent? That would be sweet. Let me see where XLM's at. Stellar. Oh, Stellar's still green. I mean, Stellar's still red. What the hell's going on with that? Dash Guy's pumping 10%, $56. So, wow, this is wild. I can't believe how hard SV is. Oh, my God. SV is at 173. That's insane. Holy moly. Danny Loft, thank you for the super chat. Oh, Ralph Crandon. The Palm Beach, Florida work crew is here. Palm Beach, Ralph Crandon, thank you big time for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that. Palm Beach in the house. Don't get no trouble out there on Friday night, brother. I know how Florida is on a Friday night. Oh, my God. I remember I used to, on Friday night. Now let me stop. I'm telling you guys, it's wild in Florida, that's for sure. Ralph Cramden, save us a spot on the beach. Yeah, you got that right, BC. That's for sure. So yeah, guys, pretty much right there. Bitcoin price is a distraction. Here's Glenn Hutchins. Here he is right here. Guys, Barry Silbert lost a lot of weight. That's not how Barry Silbert looked a little while ago. And they updated his picture too. He got skinny. And here's Glenn Hutchins right here, guys. He's a big time heavyweight. And guess what? Bam. Your boy meant Glenn Hutchins before, guys. I cannot believe I meant Glenn Hutchins. I knew Glenn Hutchins from a long time ago because this is my favorite rabbit hole. Matter of fact, when I first started crypto in 2017, this is the very first video I did. It was my very first rabbit hole. The Glenn Hutchins, Barry Silbert deep dive. Matter of fact, that video rang bells. But anyway, that video rang bells. That's when they was like, whoa, CKJ, he might spell sometimes funny. He might talk funny, but damn, he can do a hell of a rabbit hole. But anyway, so that's when I was like, don't give up. But anyway, guys, I met Glenn Hutchins at Consensus last year when I interviewed Joe Katz. When I interviewed Joe Katz last year, I met, where the hell did it go? Oh, Glenn Hutchins right here, guys. Glenn Hutchins, I could not believe it. XRP Matt Morrow, bro, listen. XRP Matt Morrow, you are a legend, my brother. You was like on fire on the morning stream. I can't thank you enough. Huge shout out to XRP Matt Morrow, XRP Matt Morrow. Thank you, bro. You're amazing. XRP Matt Morrow with the super chat, straight to 1K, brother. CKJ, thank you big time, bro. GXRP Perez with the super chat. Matt XRP knows 1K incoming. Damn, that's bullish as hell. Southside 215 with the super chat. Let's get this money. 2K 2020. Damn right, honey. So yeah, guys. So really quick, and you ain't gonna believe it, guys. Well, last year when I went to Consensus, Barry Silbert actually invited me to like this after party thing, and I could not believe it. I was like, you got to be joking me. Barry Silbert, guys, this guy right here. Barry Silbert invited me to an after party, and then when I was standing there at the after party, it was like they had like all these like little ping pong tables and stuff. It was like a bar kind of thing or whatever. But I looked over, guys, and who do I see standing right next to me? Glenn Hutchins. Glenn Hutchins standing right next to me. Like, I could touch him. I could touch Glenn Hutchins. I could touch him. But here's my thing. It's like, I was like, wow. Like, I'm standing right next to a billionaire. And believe it or not, at that moment, guys, my life kind of changed at that moment. That's when I finally realized, well, I didn't finally realize, but that's when I realized, like, wow, like, you really can do anything in life. You can accomplish any goal. Because I remember the year prior, I wanted to go to Consensus, and I didn't go. And, you know, my channel was still kind of small. So I was like, next year, I'm going to Consensus. And I was like, I made that one of my goals. And then I found out Joe Katz was going to be at Consensus. I was like, whoa, I got to interview Joe Katz. And so then I went to Consensus, and by then I knew everybody from all the research, and I was running up to everybody. Here's Glenn Hutchins right here. Here's the guy from Securitize right here. Here goes the president of Coinbase right here, Emily Liu or whatever her name is. Winklevoss twins. They were all there. But anyway, when I seen Glenn Hutchins, guys, I was like, damn. And that's when I realized, and this goes out to everybody out there, I realized anything in life is possible because I wanted to be somewhere the year prior. I busted my ass. I worked hard. And the next year, I was in the same room with Glenn Hutchins. Now, imagine if I had some money. I could have talked to Glenn Hutchins and gotten some insight on some big investment tips. But anyway, but you got to have, if you go up to Glenn Hutchins talking money or investing, you better have some real money. That's for sure. Because that guy's a big time heavyweight. We're talking like, guys, look right here. You see what he is? Oh, rabbit hole time. Are you ready? Rabbit hole time, guys. Look what I found. Now he is, he sits on the board of the Federal Reserve, the Brookings Institute. But then look what jumped out at me, the Economic Club in New York. So hold up. He sits on the board of the Economic Club in New York. So I said, let me go look at the Economic Club in New York board, because who was just at the Economic Club in New York, guys, and did a speech at the Economic Club in New York? Can somebody please help me out real quick? Damn, you guys are on fire tonight. That's what I'm, Southside 215. Let's get this money. Southside, thank you big time, bro. I appreciate that. Danny Loft. Bitcoin SV is up almost 50% in the last 24 hours. I bet Peru Crypto is doing that I'm happy as hell dance right now. He's doing that Elon Musk dance that I kept on tweeting today. That da da dee da 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 da. Okay. Digital Dave with the super chat. XRP New York meetup January 28th. Oh, that's right. I didn't get a chance to check my emails today, bro. But if you send me that information, there's a possibility I might be able to go to that. Thank you, big time, Danny Loft. Damn, SV's up 50%. XRP Rebel is here. Thank you, big time, bro. I appreciate that super chat. XRP Matt Merrow, you was on fire today. Thank you, big time, bro. Brother CKJ, show the best up and coming star. Show the best up and coming star. GXRP Perez is a must follow. You got that right, guys. G Perez, link in the description, and he's definitely a must follow. Whew. So, XRP fan bullish. Thank you, big time, Matt Morrow. Bro, I really do appreciate that. XRP Rebel, Digital Dave, you've been a huge supporter lately. Thank you, big time. And Danny, 2019, you was like a major breakout star. So anyway, guys, here's the Brookings Institute, the Economic Club of New York. But who just spoke at the Economic Club of New York? Okay, Danny Loft got it. Big BG was there. Now, we were all thinking, why was Brad Garlinghouse speaking at the Economic Club of New York? Did anybody ever wonder that? Well, I know you guys did because I mentioned it on the show. I said, I'm going to dissect the Economic Club of New York. But for some reason, that time I couldn't find anything. But this time, I did. The Economic Club in New York, guys, and this is the board of directors. So, the brightest minds. So, trust in officers. Here's the officers. So, I started scrolling through here, looking at them. And then I went all the way to the bottom, and what do I see? Julia Sweet. Julia Sweet. That jumped out at me because she is the chief executive officer at Accenture. At Accenture. Now, why does that jump out at me? Because Accenture is a Ripple partner. Accenture runs on Ripple. Right here, guys. Accenture. Real-time cross-border commercial payments using DLT overview. The Ripple solution. Oh, my God. You got to be joking me. Guys, you see this right here? Now, so basically, because how I found this is because they said that Glenn Hudson sits on the Economic Club of New York now, as the board of director. No, I didn't find Glenn Hudson, so I'm assuming that since this article's from 2018, I'm not sure if he still sits on the board. But like I said, I went and searched the board right here, Economic Club of New York, and then it jumped out at me Accenture. And believe it or not, that was just one I found. I'm going to really dissect this whole damn team. I'm telling you guys, I might be able to tie Brad Gardenhouse on here like Matt multiple times. But anyway, Julia Sweet, Chief Executive Officer at Accenture. Now, Julia Sweet, Accenture right here. And then I found this right here. Real-time cross-border payments. Real-time cross-border commercial payment using DLT. So, whoa. Deshaun Goodwin, you're a legend. Holy moly. G Perez with the super chat. Matt Bullish all day. Aha, Matt Morrow is a legend. Big time. I think I pulled up Matt Morrow. I think I did. Yep, right here. XRP Matt Morrow. GXRP Perez, Matt Morrow. Thank you, big time. Danny Loft with the super chat. Danny, have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you lately that okay. Danny Loft, Big BG was there. All the sharks swim together. You got that right. Wait till I read this Accenture thing. It's amazing. Deshaun Goodwin, my brother from another mother. The Bullish family is about to get real. Damn right, Goodwin. Thank you big time for that, bro. I really appreciate that. $25 bomb. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon, baby. All right. So, check this out, guys. Currently, most cross-border corporate payments take a day or more to reach their destination. Now, this is why we're excited about Internet of Value, ODL, XRP, because up until this point, guys, and it kills me for somebody to say that XRP won't go to $100 or won't go to $5 or won't go to $1,000. I'm not here to say what XRP will go to. I'm not here to say XRP will go to 1,000 or 500, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm here to tell you that if somebody says that XRP can't go to this, I'm telling you that they're wrong. They're wrong because they have no idea what the potential of XRP can do. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, like I said, I'm going to call a price and it's going to go to this. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is somebody's trying to limit the potential of globalization because they can't see that big. Only certain people can see that big. We're talking Joe Katz, Brad Garlinghouse, Jed McCaleb's like, let me stop. Oh, Lordy. So anyway, so guys, they're limiting themselves, and they're going to learn the hard way. Got Finstra. Tell him Scotty too hotty. He knows. Currently, most cross-border corporate payments take a day or more to reach their destination. Whoever says the price can't go to 1,000 or 500, they would have solved this problem themselves, and they'd already be a billionaire. But now they want to sit on the sidelines and hate. But and take place only during business hours. What? And take place only during business hours. Do we got to have Glenn Hutchins break it down for you guys one more time? How slow it used to be, and now that it's a 24/7 real-time payment system. Resulting in delays, inconvenience, and an expensive maintenance for SMEs and corporates. Yeah. So, distributed ledger technology can change that, and it will change that, and it is going to change that. The technology is expanding and maturing quickly. Bitcoin and other distributed ledger has run Now, this is what I thought was kind of interesting too, guys. This is kind of a big breadcrumb right here. Because basically, you got to really think about it, guys. How do we get this far? How do we get MoneyGram operating ODL? Because of, I mean, this is a good example of Bitcoin, the original distributed ledger, has run continuously and secure since 2009. So basically, it's kind of proved itself as having, staying power. Now, as far as Bitcoin being used as the payments, that's not going to work. XRP is the chosen one. Thank you, big time, Edward Franz. Executive Order 13772 all day long. DLT can change that. The original distributed ledger has run continuously since 2009. More than 600 alternative distributed ledger networks have appeared since, including Ripple. There we go. Mic drop moment. XRP has no limits. iCruise, so good to have you here, my brother. We need some more bullish people around like you, iCruise. XRP has no limits. And that's the truth, guys. When you talk about globalization, globalization has no limits because we have never seen globalization before. So how can we limit globalization or the potential that it has? We can't. We can't. It's going to be a hell of a ride. Tyson Bailey, tell him, buckle up. Level playing field. Each day we get closer. Matter of fact, I'll warn everybody out there watching. The bullish family is bullish as hell. That's for sure. So, the investments continue to pour in. As of Q1 2016, more than $1.1 billion of venture capital has been investing into DLT. Now, despite the rate of growth, DLT uptake is still developing. Banks can see this opportunity. We're talking about Accenture. Not only are we talking about Accenture, we're talking about she sits on the board of the Economic Club in New York, where Big BG just went up in there and dropped breadcrumbs every damn where. Breadcrumbs every damn where. I'm trying to tell you. He went up in there and shook the system in New York. New York. And they say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And Brad Garlinghouse didn't even get a hair messed up on his head. Damn right. Tell him, Peru Crypto. Huh? Brad Garlinghouse went right up in there and was representing. Okay, my fault. Julius. Damn right, Big G. Okay, anyway. Recommendations. Are you ready? Oh, hold on. The Ripple Solution. Chris XRP Ford. I hope so, bros. Don't say that, Patel. Don't say that, Patel. Because the last couple of days I've been having kind of like second thoughts. But let me see. Okay, Matic is up 2%. There we go, baby. You can do it. Make a comeback. Make a comeback. Okay, my fault. I get excited. All right, so, okay. Are you guys ready? iCruise, we going to the moon, baby. You got that right. Yeah, guys, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Friday night green stream. Tim Bryan is here, and he says no second thoughts. Tell him, Tim Bryan. The Ripple Solution. Guys, listen, if you guys ain't packing XRP in your bags, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Listen, Ripple is a DLT solution for cross-border payments and has a robust technology that has proven its mettle. Whoa. Huh? It has its own native digital asset, XRP. Yeah, XRP. All right, my fault. We'll be having fun here, guys. I can't help myself. It's Friday night. What can I say? Chris XRP Ford is out there in Florida also right now. Bet the Vet's a legend. For guys, really quick, if you guys don't know, for everybody just tuned in,
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP. We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
even XRP Emma knows we're going to the moon, guys. Shout out to XRP Emma. That's XRP Ventures' daughter who said we're going to the moon. Damn right, she knows because we're going to the moon. Ripple integrates the messaging required to clear payments between sending in beneficiary banks with settlement process to record. You guys get it. You guys get it, J Kills. Tell them. Guys, here's a central right here. Runs on Ripple. Real-time cross-border payments using DLT. The Ripple solution. The Ripple is the solution. The Ripple solution. 215. I got cheesesteaks right here in Philly. Oh, man. I remember when I went to, right there in Philly, they got like Geno's. And what's the other place called, J Kills? They got like the two competing cheesesteak places. One is called Geno's, and the other one's called, what's the other one called, J Kills? And I'm telling you guys, them lines for them cheesesteaks is about long as hell. And them bad boys are $10 each. You know how much money they making on them cheesesteaks a night? Okay, yeah, Geno's and Pat's. It's the great cheesesteak competition. And lines are long as hell at both places. And them cheesesteaks, oh my God, I wish I had one right now. I'm telling you. Huh? Oh, that's right. I remember Bearable Guy said that. He said, I got to try one of the world famous cheesesteaks. He said, I'm on my way back to the airport right now. I said, damn. Yeah, you got that right, Lazy73. He started talking about cheesesteaks and J Kills. Yeah, cheesesteak. Oh, cheesesteak. But anyway, so anyway, guys, Essential right here, Ripple partner all day long. All day long. I'm not even going to really go into that. I didn't realize we was talking that long. I wasn't going to give a shout out to Crypto Eddie, guys. Crypto Eddie, I believe, took the #1 spot, in which I called that. I called it. I said Crypto Eddie was coming for the #1 spot in the XRP community, and now her videos have been on fire. Pretty much, guys, I did an interview with Crypto Eddie like a long time ago when she had like 1,000 subs. And shout out to Crypto Eddie. She's like amazing person, you know. 20 XRP liquid corridors in 2020, and she did an interview with the guy from FlashFX. So I highly recommend checking out this interview, guys, with the guy from FlashFX, Crypto Eddie. I'm pretty sure it's amazing. Link in the description for that interview. They suck. Come to the hood. Oh, come to the hood. Probably get half price and much bigger and better. Half price. Yeah, because they expensive right there. Local shops have the best cheesesteaks. Yeah, they got some amazing cheesesteaks in Philly, that's for sure. Pat's, yeah, Pat's and Geno's. And then they got like, yeah, it's amazing. Tony Luke's, what's the guy's name? Oh, Nicolas Steiger. Yeah, I'm gonna check this interview out myself too. And the market is green. Woo! Oh, Tony Luke's cheesesteaks? Somebody else was telling me about that, saying you should have went to Tony Luke's cheesesteaks. I think when I posted on like social media or something, I'm like, I'm at the cheesesteak place. And somebody was like, you should have came to Tony Luke's, bro. I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, Crypto Aries amazing, guys. Pretty much she showed more humanity and compassion than like a lot of people at different times. You know, when I was out in Singapore, pretty much when everybody was like trying to do the whole let's stomp him while he's down thing. You know, because that's what society thrives off of now. It's like when somebody's down, it's like, let's get him. He's down now. Let's jump on him. And she reached out and was like, hey, the CKJ got a place to stay when I was out in Singapore. She reached out. And she's a good person. And I had her on the show. I should have brought that interview up too. But I knew she was going to come for a #1 spot. Like Spanish Fly said, Crypto Eddie's amazing. You got that right. And I want to give a huge shout out to XRP Matt Morrow, guys. He only has 108 followers on Twitter. You guys need to give him a follow. Right there. Ain't that you, Matt Morrow? Did I miss anybody? Straight to 1K. Damn right. XRP Matt knows 1K income, and Perez knows. New York meetup on the 28th. I hope I might be able to make that. I'm gonna let you know. I'll let you know something maybe by tomorrow. Deshaun. Okay, I got everybody. Good. Still green. Yeah, guys, the green stream right here. The market's still green. J Kills, you working tonight, bro? Or are you off tonight? There's a Tony Luke's in the airport. Oh, there's a Tony Luke's in the airport? I didn't know that. You know, Jay Kills, he probably ate so many damn cheesesteaks. If he got one right there in the airport. The perfect stable Sharpie area is all class. You got that right. Area is all class. She reached out and was like, hey, do you got a place to stay, CKJ? I was like, whoa. And then everybody started messaging me, Crypto Eddie's trying to get up with you, trying to get up with you. By then I was already on the plane back, but I was like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, that's amazing. To show compassion at a time when, like, somebody was in need. We're at New York. Yeah, we're at New York. Where's that meetup in New York going to be at? Who was talking about that? Chris XRP Ford with the super chat. My brother Chris. What up, Chris? Thanks for the good news, CKJ. Good night, XRP community. Work tomorrow. I'm out. Oh, Chris XRP Ford. Thank you big time, bro. I appreciate that. I used to work at the airport. That's right. Southside stays in Philly too, right? Oh, J Kill says leaving work now. Oh, you leaving work now? Uh-oh. I'm going to play the beat for you in the car. You're going to be like, whoa. Huh? Miss J Kills. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. J Kills says, Miss J Kills makes the best cheese steaks. Now, the question is Miss J Kills watching? And J Kills is watching on his way home from work, and Miss J Kills is at home watching? Or is Miss J Kills ain't watching? That's the question. Is Miss J Kills here? That's kind of interesting, you know, if somebody's watching the stream from over here and the other, you know, person's watching the stream from over here. She's like, hell no. She's like, I'm watching, she's probably watching, what's on Friday night? She's probably watching like some kind of crime show or something. Oh, whoa, oh! Miss J Kills is here. We got them both here. J Kills watching on his way home from work, and Miss J Kills is watching at home, waiting for J Kills to get home. That's what I'm talking about. My favorite couple. Oh, I'm going to. Oh, he's going to work. Oh, okay. Okay, J Kills is going to work. That's right. You work the night shift. Oh, J Kills, you're the man, bro. I appreciate that big time. Digital Dave says, if you need the info for the New York meetup, Twitter me. Okay, so here's Digital Dave's Twitter too. It's at Dave. Is it your pin tweet too? You should have like that, your pin tweet, like the information. So let me write that down because I want to make sure I check you out too. It's at David DELJGADO 914. You probably tagged me like 50 times or something, didn't you? Or if I forget tonight completely, if you remember, if you can, I appreciate it. When I post my good morning post, if you remember, no big deal. If you can post like the address on my good morning post, that would be sweet. Because then I can show it on the stream. Jim, Miss J Kills, thank you big time. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Y'all talk me to death now. I'll DM it to you. Yeah, DM it to me too. I appreciate that. I got my hoodie. Oh, J Kills, you got your hoodie, by the way. Oh, J Kills, you're the man, bro. Where you at? Jay, I hope it don't drop the stream. There he is. There he is, the legend himself. He said, guys, when XRP moons, this is what J Kills is getting right here. The, what's that? That's the, what the hell's that called again? The Elon Musk, baby hearse Hummer. The baby hearse Hummer. Uh-oh, the Bullish family mug right there. Whoa. I love that right there. Damn right. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I have no more voice. But I'm going to go out with this right here. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. It could have been anywhere in the world.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Yeah, tell them.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Bullish family number one.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Bullish family unstoppable.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Ooh.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Hold on, man, Garling House. Hold on. We're going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon. Oh, no.
We're going to the moon, CKJ. Thank you for the XRP.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I love you guys. I'll see you bright and early. Much love. XRP going to the moon. Scotty too hottie. He knows. BC, he knows. Pickle dog, pickle dog, pickle dog. Pickle Dog, he knows. Pickle Dog. Oh man, Patel is a legend. Spanish Fly, she knows. Oh man, Pickle Dog turned to test that. I don't know if I can get you back down in there. Let me see. Oh, he's stuck. Alright, guys. KD, Carl, Eric B, J Kills, Scotty Too Hottie. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Much love. XRP Perez. Mahalo.